Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co chart of the day. Starting in the equity space, and the Nasdaq 100 has been the market that has sold off the least today. Most of the other markets have sold off significantly, in particular the S&P 500 and the Dow 30, both of those giving us fairly large black body candles. If we look at the Nasdaq 100, a much smaller black body candle, but still a candle where the sellers have closed with control. Also, the difference here with the Nasdaq and the Dow and the S&P is that the Nasdaq actually changed trend to the upside, giving us a higher high and a higher low, following a lower high and a lower low from the previous day's trading. So a change of trend very, very quickly in succession over the last few days. So a little bit of indecision in the Nasdaq 100. Importantly today, the Nasdaq found some resistance at the window just above the previous day's high. The market traded through there, but the rejection from there has been quite strong. Significant lack of acceptance of prices at higher levels, and certainly does set the Nasdaq 100 up for a change of trend to the downside. Now, upon any change of trend, we will be looking for support to come in at the Tenkan-sen and then the Kijun-sen, both of those roughly within the same area, down to about the 7335 level. And there is an opportunity here for that area to be a significant area. Importantly, in this market, we still do have a bull market in all three timeframes. We still are bullish in that fast-term timeframe, but the market is certainly a very big chance of retracing back towards both of these indicators. We do have support from the Chica span being above the corresponding price activity, suggesting we still have good, solid trending momentum or a positive momentum in that medium-term time frame, and suggesting that the market is likely to find support on any sell-off and perhaps bounce. If the market does trade, however, through the area around the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, looking for support to come in at that previous swing high at 7291. Now, just looking at the bands here with the Nasdaq 100 and the market trading within the bands, so an end to that moderate bullishness that we saw with the breakout above the upper band. And as mentioned frequently, we do want to see a breakout and then strong follow through, and we didn't see that with the Nasdaq, and we saw an end to the potential for stronger uptrending activity. Initially, the market was finding support around the upper band, then we sold off into the middle of the bands, holding the middle of the bands as support, bouncing off, finding resistance at the upper band. The thing we have to worry about now at the moment is the question, is this a market that is going to transition into a stronger downtrending phase? And this is how we often see a setup like this, where we were previously trading above the bands. We then move into the bands, find support at the middle, attempt to trade out through the upper band and find resistance there, then move down through into the lower band, initially finding some support there and then eventually breaking out after a retracement back to the middle of the bands and that area holding as resistance. So the market could be setting up for a potential more significant downtrend, and there's no guarantee of that happening, but we do need to be aware of these situations and potential for this type of setup. So still, there could be a fair way before this plays out. We could see the buyers come back into this market and trade out through that upper band. All we're doing is reacting to the market, and that's how we should be doing our analysis and our trading. Always react to the market, never try to preempt the market.